If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated. Hello, guinea pig followers and subscribers. Yes, I know, it was supposed to be Little House on the Road. The reason I did that was, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, had a guy say, we wish you the best of luck, or something to that effect, because you're the guinea pig for the rest of us. And I really liked that. I really did. I thought it was funny, but it also triggered a response from me. And I do know that people are being inspired by us. And I'm, first of all, honored that anybody would consider anything we're doing inspirational. That's absolutely amazing. If you wouldn't understand my personality, you would know that I have no concept of anybody even thinking about doing something I would want to do. I just don't think in those kind of terms. So anyway, thank you. It's a real pleasure to guide your adventure. But it also got me to thinking about, I don't want to ever get somebody in a position where they can't handle it. Get them in trouble. You know, there are people out there, real true free campsite boondockers, go out in the middle of nowhere and they drink pond water and dig holes to go to the bathroom. You know, that is the extreme, in my opinion, and something that if I had to do it, yeah, maybe, but it's not something that I would want to do. I want to live. You know, I still like to have my limited amount of electricity. I like to be on the internet. I like to still watch movies. On the other hand, there may be others who want to live this lifestyle but aren't ready to do what we're doing. Maybe they're not willing to do laundry with a bucket and a plunger. Maybe they're not willing to stay at only free campsites. What I'm trying to suggest is, know your limitations. And how are you going to know your limitations? Well, I have this one gal, her name's Kate. She calls me Dude. And the reason she calls me Dude is because she didn't know my name. So when she was talking to her husband, she'd say, that dude and Carolyn, because obviously Carolyn is more famous than I am. My name's Rob, by the way. Anyway, she just purchased a A-frame pop-up camper. And what they're going to do, they're going to take our advice, I guess. They're going to test it out for the rest of the year. I guess they're going to do it next spring, if I recall right. They're going to go full-time next spring. But that means that from this point forward, they're going to test it out. They're going to go locally, and then they'll extend out their trips. And so they can get a feel for what their limitations are. That way, if something goes wrong, they can hook up and go back home and try again later. And I think this is very important. First of all, not just the fact that you may have limitations. You know, you're just not comfortable taking a shower in a shower tent, or you're not comfortable in going in the bathroom in privies. That may not be the issue. You may get out here and realize, you know what, this just isn't the lifestyle for me. Now, I've talked about in some of my nuance series that it does take a little bit to getting used to. You have to make it a habit. As a matter of fact, I have a video called Make It a Habit. I'll put the video right here, video link right here. But you may get to the point where you think, you know, this isn't what I like. I thought it would be fun, but it's not. Well, it'd be terrible if you just got rid of everything you own, moved in your pop-up camper and think, I don't like this. Well, then what are you going to do? So do the test, do the trial runs, and make it, you know, several season trial run. do some time in the winter, do some time in the heat, do some time in the cool of the fall. Where do you intend to go? Do you intend to travel the country like Carolyn and I, or are you going to stay in a location? Is that location going to have to deal with severe winter issues? If that's the case, that's a whole different thing. That's not something that Carolyn and I are going to do. And I do know of a lady who said that they're going to live in a pop-up camper in Canada. Okay, that's not me. I'm not going to. So if that's something that you can do, great. But know your limitations. I know my limitation is I'm not going to stay in a camper in Canada or any northern state. We're going to go south. You know, what are you willing to do as far as cooking? There's another one. Can you cook on a campfire? Have you tried cooking on a campfire? And the reason I say this is you're not always going to want to cook in the camper. It does get kind of hot in there when you're cooking, and if you're not running the air conditioner like Carolyn and I, you want to keep it cooler in there, you cook out on the campfire. So you do that as much as possible. Well, you know, Carolyn just did we did a video of Carolyn doing cooking on the campfire. I'll put that link right here. But, you know, it takes a lot of trial and error. So, the point of this is I'm glad that I'm the guinea pig. I'm glad you all are waiting to see if I'm going to fail or not. I'm not exactly sure when that time would come. You know, we've been at it for 4 months and we're very happy. I recognize that we got winter coming and we're going to have to check out Florida. But we already kind of did a winter thing in February. So, anyway, I'm glad I'm the guinea pig. Which kind of goes in what I'm saying. You can use me as a trial run also. You can say, well, can they do it? Is it something I want to do? You know, so anyway, I hope I'm stressing enough that you really got to know your limitations. I really would hate for someone to say, you inspired us to do this, and then you get hurt or get sick. You know, drink some water that you shouldn't have drank. You know, there's another one. You know, are you willing to boil your water if you're going to stay at free campsites like we do? So anyway, hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.